What'll it be? Normally I'd tell you to try the Cutlass quiche. Because those tasteless thieves stole my pots and pans.
No one is going to recognize this as a pirate settlement without any plunder. Oh, we do. But it's high time we collected more. Oh, Mr. Heron was looking for something specific. I'm not so picky. Oh, if we're lucky, you'll find more than just artifacts.
Ever since Shattered Mountain erupted, it feels like the corrupted are breathing down our necks. Tremors have been originating from a corrupted mining camp in Achen's Pass. The corrupted are up to something.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's just too quiet around here, you know? It reminds me of my time in Restless Shore when I befriended an alligator. Here, though, I feel so... alone. Oh, sure, there's the sound of nature all around us, but I long for something more, like the sound of my wife's voice. Traveling through swamps keeps me away from home more often than I would have liked. I find I miss her. When last we spoke, Jocelyn was furious about my job taking me away from her so often. Said if she wanted to be alone, she would have stayed that way. She went off in a huff to Castaway Colony. I haven't seen her since.
Let's see. That's them. Our quartermaster has quite the sweet tooth, though she'd never admit it. I tell you, it's a relief to have my pots and pans back. Not yet. Funny you should ask. I left my cookbook behind.
You didn't see Jocelyn? But I was certain she'd be among the colony. Oh, I remember her voice as if it was yesterday. I'm going to Castaway Colony, and don't you try to follow me with your swamp-walking ways. She always did like chatting to the lost. Said they were great listeners. Well, she must have gotten tired of them and left. I wonder where she took off to. Guess we'll have to keep looking. Since Jocelyn wasn't at the colony, I have another idea of where she might have gone to. She had some relatives in the area she might be visiting who were always ready to lend a sympathetic ear. Seems everyone knows someone who lives or lived at Flatfish Fishery. I'm certain Jocelyn would have gone there to her family, especially since she talked so much her teeth were starting to fall out.
So, you found me. It was bound to happen sometime. I no longer have my bells if you've come to hear them ring. Oh, so you haven't heard of me. You must be new around here, and new to Eternum. Back in the day, before your grandparents were born, I used to patrol the bridges of Cutlass Keys and ring bells to warn of any trouble. I'm too old now to ring the bells, but I still worry about the bridges. Old habits die hard. Since you're here, would you check on the old fort bridge for me? It's not far. I'm just worried it's been overrun by alligators. So, what did you find? Was there any need to ring out the bells? Has the bridge fallen into disrepair? Or worse, become so infested with alligators that no one could use it? Only a few alligators. And you took care of them? I honestly hadn't expected it to be in such good shape. I'm glad you've made the old fort bridge safe for travel. It does my old heart good. You've got a youthful spring in your step, and seem to have energy to spare. Not like me. I'd appreciate it if you could check on one more bridge for me. It's been a while, and I'd like to know how it's holding up. It's from Flatfish Fishery over to the fort. We called it the Flatfish Bridge back when the fishery ran a bustling business. I've heard the fishery has been overrun by Lost, which isn't a good sign for the bridge. I need you to check on Flatfish Bridge and make sure it can still be traveled, that the bridge is in good shape, and that it isn't broken down or overrun by alligators or scavengers.
Hello again. Now, I have it on good authority that there is a real pirate treasure nearby. And I know it's nearby because I've got this map. Isn't that exciting? You know, I could use a partner to help me search. What do you say? The treasure. But really, I need help searching the aftersteps. The treasure is there, somewhere. I admit, I haven't been able to find it. But I have a feeling about you. Surely you'll be able to bring the treasure back. Ah, it was brought here by the pirate Thompson the Tireless. He was fond of taking cargo from rich merchant ships, and he was quite clever in hiding his treasure. Even his old crew couldn't find it without a map. Is it? It's just a handful of doubloons. Where's the rest of the treasure? The notes that came with the map indicated there should be a chest filled with riches beyond our wildest dreams. Not some scraps of silver, but... Oh no. Could it be that my old partner used his half of the map to find the treasure first? I bet he did. Damn him! I should have known he couldn't be trusted. And to think we were once friends. Oh, I'm so mad. I can't believe Mr. Broadbent cheated me out of my half of the treasure. Our half. Oh, I should have seen it. That old sailor didn't just want to find pirate treasure. He wanted to be a pirate. I'm going after him. No. Wait. I have a better idea. Would you search for him? You were so good tracking down the treasure from the map. If anyone can find him, you can. He couldn't have taken the treasure on his own. He was always admiring those pirates on the fringes of Cutlass Keys, to the south and southwest. Maybe start looking in the Condemned Shallows. They might be able to give you clues to where he went or who helped him.
Have you noticed how all the animals that come to Eternum seem to go wild? Even those that had been tamed. I've been studying the animals in Cutlass Keys for quite a while now, and I think I know how to tame them again. I have a way with animals. I can feel what they feel, know what they know. I can get into their heads and see the world through their eyes. But sometimes, I need more. I need parts of the animals to understand them. Oh, yes, indeed. I would invite you to join me in this enterprise. I'd very much like to study this region's wildcats and alligators more closely. If you can bring me some scales and claws, that is. Oh!